Hey, look at that thing. It's my Godzilla Christmas ornament. My good buddy Kid bought me that for Christmas one year. We're going to leave it right there. Right out of view. Welcome to the Late Night Picture Show. I'm your host, Murph the Clown. And I have something called a turf club. Kind of cherry, it's really just a martini with a tiny bit of Luxardo and just a dash of absinthe with the dash of orange bitters. So, a lot of flavors going on there, but just a tad. I personally could go for a little more vermouth than that. What we have here. And it's a double feature. Incredible, unstoppable titan of terror. Godzilla, It's Alive. King of the monsters. Civilization crumbles as its death rays blast a city of 6 million from the face of the earth. Heads up. This is the American version. I have not seen the Japanese version, although I do have over there in a box somewhere the original Japanese poster. Gojira. Mightiest monster, mightiest melodrama of them all. Are you going to have drama there, Godzilla? All right. This is the first one. Godzilla, King of Monsters, 1956, Toho Company Limited. Directed by Inashiro Honda. And Terry Morse directed the American parts. Starring Perry Mason himself, Raymond Burr. Okay. In the American version of the Japanese horror sensation, Burr stars as Steve Martin. Yeah, you heard me. Steve Martin. An ace reporter on his way to Turkey. En route, he stops in Tokyo on personal business. I don't remember what personal business, but personal business. There he witnesses news of a series of horrific shipwrecks and becomes embroiled in the mystery. This is distracting me. You're going to have to sit over there. He teams up with some scientists and takes a trip out to a remote island where legends of monsters still persist. Before long, legends become life as Godzilla rises up from the sea. Anybody an English teacher out there? And is spotted on the Isle before departing for the mainland. Back in Tokyo, Steve and the scientists are horrified when the 400-foot lizard emerges from Tokyo Harbor and thrashes the dock. Desperate to protect the rest of the city, the scientists string up this electrical grid. Picture like, an electric fence keeps the cows in the pasture. High tension power lines in an electric fence around Tokyo. But the giant reptile breathes radioactive fire. And he just melts the towers. And everything else in his path, I might add. Stomping through the city and crushing everything. By morning, Tokyo is reduced to a pile of smoldering rubble. The scientists are desperate to stop Godzilla from coming ashore again. They turn to a one-eyed scientist and former lover of our heroine in the picture, I don't remember her name, and plead with him to use his oxygen eradicator, oxygen eradicator, before the world is destroyed. Now, I'm not a scientist. I'm a circus clown, a former circus clown. But it seems to me that using an oxygen eradicator might destroy the world itself, at least from our viewpoint. I don't know about you, but I need oxygen to survive. Science. Okay. This is the beginning of it all. The first in a long line of Godzilla classics. It's a little more serious and dramatic than what followed, and Burr adds to that sense of drama. He's a very serious guy, just like he was on Perry Mason and Ironside. I haven't seen the Japanese feature as I stated, so I don't have any comparison there to say which is better. But this Americanized version does not appear just, slapped together, like stick some narration in here and there. I mean, he kind of like blends in with the show. Not an obvious cut job. It is, in fact, a brilliant piece of 1950s sci-fi, horror, a little bit of both. I give Godzilla King of Monsters 5 rings. It's a 5-ring circus tonight on Feature 1. Now that's pretty good. But I'm going to take another crack at that James Bond drink next here, because what goes together better than James Bond and Godzilla? Right? So let's all go to the lobby and fix ourselves another drink. I'll see you in a few minutes, kids.